is with us today?
I am 9 to 5.
Gramps.
I'm Ben, no trail name yet.
I'm Silva.
And do you have a trail name?
That is my trail
Oh,
name.
that is your trail name.
Yeah, my
okay.
actual name is Tina.
Okay. Nice. Well, welcome everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
There's sunsets. Okay, what questions do we have today?
Well, we always ask why you're hiking the trail.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just talk to 9 to 5. Why are you 9 to 5? And tell us a little bit about the interesting way you're doing the Appalachian Trail.
Well, sure. So I'm 9 to 5 because I'm still tied to the man. I've got a working job full time and just trying to work remotely and hike the trail at the same time. So I gotta, find ways to get work done during the day. So I'm here for a couple nights doing some work, and I'll hit the trail tomorrow.
Do you have a laptop?
I have a laptop.
Wow.
I've got a monster power bank. I've got 2 cell phones, a bunch of cables running everywhere. So.
Wow. Nice.
So are you mostly doing your work when you get into a town, or are you trying to do it like on a mountaintop?
Yeah, so I'm trying to hike usually from like 6 to 9:30 in the morning. Then I'll stop somewhere and make a few calls, get online on a mountaintop somewhere.
Wow.
And then, work through the day and then hike again in the afternoon. Or if I'm in town on a 0, then I can just work in town, which is much nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And
Oh, Gramps.
Mhm.
I just got that trail name here on trail. I was sitting around camp and we were saying everyone's age, and I happened to be just a couple years older than everyone else. I was 28, which, it's not like
That's so old.
definitely not supposed to be a grandpa, but to them, they said, "Oh, you're practically a grandpa to us." So they said that was my name, and I went with that trail name, and but yeah, I'm hiking the trail because I've been working right out of high school in a trade, and I was ready to change it up and do something different, and I've always had a desire to do the trail as well because it was close to home, and so I just decided to definitely do it, and here I am.
This was the year to do it,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what is your trade that you do?
Heating and air conditioning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we might call you.
I saw your mini split down there. It's really nice.
Yeah, we
the,
just
the
got that
second
one.
one that runs up here is
We have to replace it
this
soon.
year. So
It's ancient, like
25 years old.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
It's-
I mean, you
got
can
some
hear
good life out
you
of
can
it.
hear it
Yeah,
running.
yeah.
It's just so old.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Ben. What made you decide to hike the trail?
So I'm in between school right now. Finished my master's in December, and I'm starting my PhD in the fall.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I had the time, and I figured I'd regret it if I didn't, and I was really up for the challenge. So that's why I'm
Nice.
here.
Wow, what discipline.
Mechanical engineering.
Excellent.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Good for you.
When we became empty nesters, we tried to figure out what we wanted to do with our lives. We're like, what do we do now? We don't have children to run around and tend to. So we started hiking, and then we started doing longer hiking, and I started watching videos, getting into solo backpacking, and really fell in love with the Appalachian Trail in Maine, and just really had to go do it.
Nice.
And your husband didn't want to do a long trail?
He would have, but someone needs to work.
So good, that worked out well for you.
So this is just vacation for you,
Yeah,
right?
sort of. Yeah.
No work at all.
No, it's super
There's no work on the
easy.
Appalachian
No
Trail, yeah.
work. Downloading videos while I'm in town. No work, and he needs the insurance. So our youngest is still on the insurance, and she's type 1 diabetic. So it's important that she has it as long as she can. So he's kind of stuck, and I wasn't.
Well, that worked well. So 9 to 5, you've hiked the PCT.
That's right. I hiked the PCT in 2018. So,
Cool.
yeah, it was a wonderful experience, and it's one of the reasons why I'm back here. It took me a while to actually want to hike a long trail again, but once the injuries went away and all that stuff, I think I was ready to go again. So give me a good run.
And you've also done the Camino a couple times, right?
I've done a couple Caminos, and I've hiked some shorter through hikes around. So definitely got some miles on my legs. So I'm hoping they hold up.
Cool. Okay, what else we got?
So your trail name is Gramps?
Gramps, yeah.
Gramps. Kept wanting to say Grandpa. Grandpa, tell me.
They wanted Grandpa, they kind of changed it to Gramps.
Gramps. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is your first long trail, correct?
Yeah.
So what have you learned in the first 110 miles?
Man. Definitely you can't do like the mileage I thought I could do in the beginning, like I could do on a day hike, because it definitely adds up and takes a toll on you. And getting used to all the aches and pains is different for me too. So just not used to those different feelings. And but yeah, I mean overall though, it's been really good. So yeah.
Cool.
And has anything surprised you yet?
How badly I should have brought chapstick.
Oh, really?
Ah.
That's a good one.
Good tip.
Yeah.
And what is your favorite piece of gear so far?
My favorite piece of gear so far, I guess my tent. I mean, I just at night when it's like, get inside my tent, get warm. That's pretty nice.
And what brand and model?
I have the big Agnes Fly Creek UL2.
Okay.
So I wish I had a side entrance because I have to go in and out the front. But it's just nice. It feels like a little home, when you get in there. And it's fun.
Cool.
Cool.
Do you guys have any social media accounts that you want to shout out so people can follow you if they're interested?
No.
Instagram, hiking pickle.
Hiking Pickle.
Yeah.
All run together?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
PICKELL.
Okay.
I don't have any.
Okay.
Instagram and YouTube. It's just Silva's Outdoor Adventures.
Okay. And how do you spell Silva?
SILVA.
Okay. Nice.
Cool.
Well, thank y'all for joining us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Who do we have with us today?
Maple Goat.
I'm Jet.
Supermom.
Supergirl.
Yay!
Super duper.
Thank y'all for being with us today.
Thank you.
Do you want to tell us how you got your trail name?
So I'm from Vermont, and I currently have 12 ounces of maple syrup in my backpack. So that's the obvious maple. Goat, because I climb all the rocks to get all the good views.
Good pictures.
Good pictures, good views. I climb down them, up them, wherever that tree is, and I got to get around it. So maple.
She does extra
Goat.
work. Extra credits.
And how about Jet?
I'm Jet. I got my name on the PCT for getting a little overly excited by getting buzzed by Jet.
Oh,
And,
interesting.
I screamed down profanities down the mountain, and then there were some hikers down the switchbacks that heard me and came up and named me Jet.
Nice.
Was he flying really low or
Yeah,
just loud?
it was in Scissors Crossing.
Okay.
So it's like came over the mountain, went to go down into the valley and kind of fly low through the valley. But yeah, it was unexpected and just like came right over the mountain. Yeah.
Wow. And super, you guys are kind of self-explanatory because
Well,
you're just
she
so
got hers
awesome.
first, and I'm just Supermom by default.
Wow. So,
My name's Supergirl, and I got mine from
Freight train.
a freight train.
and how did it happen?
I don't know.
Just because you're
Just
super.
because she's 6.
Did he just start calling you Supergirl?
But I just let them know last night that we actually call them super fam when they're not around. Like we'll say, hey,
Like
where's
the
super
group.
fam at? Yep.
Mhm. That's awesome. So, what made you decide to hike the Appalachian Trail?
Well, my mom asked me, and I couldn't leave her for 6 months. So.
That's so sweet. You kind of like your mom, huh?
Sometimes.
Yeah, not all the time.
Oh my goodness.
You fool!
And Supermom, what made you want to hike that AT?
I guess just the challenge, and I've always loved hiking growing up, so yeah, just the challenge of it, I guess. Seeing nature, beautiful views.
Nice. And where do you guys live? Where are you from?
We're from Ohio.
Okay. Nice. And what made you want to hike the AT?
I first found out about the PCT and just thought, like, wow, that's insane. Like, somebody's going to walk from Mexico to Canada. Like, okay, that sounds epic. So I hiked, around LA when I lived out there. So I was like, why not try it? Got nothing else to do. So did that, and it didn't work out. And then now, 6 years later, I'm giving AT a shot.
Well, how many miles did you do on the PCT?
608.
That's a lot. I wouldn't say it didn't work out exactly.
And like 4 ankle rolls. So.
Oh, wow.
Bad ones.
Cool. And Maple Goat?
You're gonna make me tear up. I'm always the tear, but that's fine because it's the feeling. One, to prove to myself I could do anything I wanted to do, make a plan, stick with it, and 2, wellness over illness, always.
Very
Can't go
cool.
back to that.
And you are doing it.
Mhm.
You're doing anything. You all can do anything you want to do.
I say like the first step on the trail, like we already completed our goal.
You can
and
too.
Getting out there.
That was the hardest thing, is like the planning and
Yeah.
everything, like the 1 foot
Yeah.
like step. You're like, wow, that's what makes me emotional, is because I'm like, we plan this and we're actually doing it now.
Yeah.
So it's like the feels in between the mountaintops
Yeah.
and the people we meet.
And you all are past 100 miles now. I mean,
Good
you're,
job.
you're into it.
We're doing it.
168.
Soon, before we know it.
So,
And none of us are even on the verge of wanting to quit, I don't think. No.
that's awesome.
Nope.
Okay, one more question. Have you changed any gear since you started so far?
Yeah.
What did you change? Did you change any? I sent home my
My
Sawyer.
pack.
No, your pack's fine. I sent home my Sawyer squeeze and my CNOC bag because we weren't using them. I've just been using the Be Free. What brand is that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Be Free. It's just easier for us. So
Way.
I think that's it though. Most of our
Oh.
gear's been working really well.
Great.
No complaints.
I added a reactor liner and sent home my tripod and my insulated coffee cup thing. And those are the 2 major things that I sent home. Oh, I also had a smartwatch and earbuds. But since I'm vlogging, I didn't really want, like, I was running my battery out too much. So
Oh, okay.
that I got rid of unnecessary things that needed a battery. So
Cool.
I've added a lot. I don't care.
You've added?
Yeah.
And not gotten rid of anything?
Yes and no. Like I switched out my liner gloves. Hands, I think, are the most important things in the morning because it's still cold. So I added the windproof liner things so my hands will stay warm. Ship forward my 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 micro spikes. I'm shipping those up to Fontana Dam. And then I feel like everything else I added, I just got a CNOC bag. I just got a small metal jean so I can have my coffee Trail Magic. And I just added a ton of food. So I don't think I've gotten rid.
Of anything?
No.
Okay.
I also added town shoes and
Oh, okay.
Traded out.
and
pouches.
got shorts and a shirt
Okay.
because it's warmer than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I just came with long pants and long sleeve shirt. Thought that'd be good till after the Smokies, but I'm already hot during the day, so. Walmart.
Gloves in the morning. full gloved up, hat up in the morning,
Yep.
rain gear, and then by the 2 hours later, you're like, oh my,
T-shirt,
or one mountain later, you're like, oh my goodness, I'm in the shorts.
And it seems like within an hour, you're like, change.
Yep. A lot of outfit change.
The 5 changes that you do in the first hour of the day.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to add? Supergirl? Supergirl, what advice do you have for people who want to hike the AT but they're not sure if they can do it or not?
Well, even if your legs hurt and your feet hurt, you just gotta push through it until you get to your goal.
Mm-hmm.
And then then you're happy when you get to your goal, right? So cool.
Good.
Awesome. Social media? No?
Not yet. It's gonna be
Okay.
something like Maple Goat AT something.
I'm calling hikes on 2 L's, 2 E's on Instagram, YouTube, and I sell stickers, AT stickers on Redbubble, and that's also my email address
Cool.
at Gmail.
You make the
Colleen
stickers?
No, Redbubble makes them, but I designed them.
Oh, cool.
So,
Cool.
I'll have to check them out.
There's a bunch of hiker trash ones and then some
Ew.
class specific ones that I made.
Nice.
There's one on your laundry thing.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Awesome.
We're at Mommy and Me Adventures. And there's like an underscore in between each word. That's on Instagram and YouTube also.
Cool. Sam, Supergirl,
Supergirl.
where'd you go?
Oh.
You're getting loopy.
Yeah.
Stay at Chica and Sunset's hostel. You have to call a couple days ahead because everybody wants to stay here, but
Kids.
it's worth it.